Hey y'all. So we're in the car driving. I got the GPS.
Take the next left onto Georgia 120 East, Georgia 9 North.
I'm not gonna make this left turn right here. I know you hate me. It's fine. Got the GPS on, so if you hear something or if it cuts out, that's what that is. I'm going to get some bubble tea, and hopefully you can see the beautiful backdrop in the background. My lovely city in the fall foliage. It is pretty warm. It's about, the high temperature is in the 60s. It gets cold at night, so it's been, I guess, like 30s and 40s, and this is like the warm day of the week, I think. Sunny, oh my goodness. Lots of natural light here. You don't have like gray and concrete and buildings obstructing the sun, so it's just beautiful. So I'm actually in the suburb of Roswell. My friend has a townhouse here, so I usually will just stay there when I come to town. And yeah, last night was kind of crazy. I've got like some family drama going on between my mom and my two brothers. It's just a mess. My mother is kind of the devil. There's that. And one of my brothers is at this point, to be honest. But yeah, so I was dealing with that last night. I got a late start this morning, wanted to get some work done. Have not, but it's cool. I want to
continue on Georgia 120 East for 5 miles.
Into further in town later, go to Buckhead probably. I may or may not meet up with my friend. I'm probably not, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so focusing on the road. That person needs to be more careful. So that's that. I'm enjoying my stay at home. It's wonderful. I'm glad the weather is nice. It was supposed to rain today, I thought, and I guess it did this morning, but I slept through it. Got like a call from someone that I work with on the second business venture that I had been working on. That just went nuts this past month. There's some people partners that I was working with who owe me money. They're supposed to pay me, and now they're trying not to pay me for services rendered, and they're just being it's two men, and they're being complete jerks about it, and they're dumb too. So I guess they think they're gonna get away with this, but they're not. Who's honking? I didn't do that. That's not me, you guys. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. So got a call from another partner that works with those two guys and me. That guy, the third guy, and I kind of started talking on the side, and we may do a business thing, kind of partnership between the two of us, because now they're trying to screw this. Well, they've been trying to screw him, and I found that out recently and was just kind of yeah, watch yourself around them. And so that has kind of come to roost. And he called me today. He's like, can you believe what these guys did? I'm like, yeah. Oh, can I? So now we're teaming up to try to get my money from them, and to do some things in the new year, get some, business going, on our two behalves, in the new year. So that is cool, I guess. I was just kind of over that industry, because a lot of people are kind of sleazy in it, especially in New Jersey. I'm finding, I can't speak for other states, but there's just a lot of grime in New Jersey. And I was working with businesses in New Jersey and New York, but the partners are both New Jersey based. Well, all three of the people involved. Oh, there's a Flying Biscuit Cafe over there. When did that open? I wanted to go to the one in Buckhead. Is the one in Buckhead still open? I don't know. I've never been to Flying Biscuit, but first time for everything. Oh, and there's a Sprouts supermarket that just opened up. I need to go to the store too. I don't need to because I'm eating at other people's houses, but I want to. Because now I've gotten into the habit of going to the store every day. and just shopping in small amounts. One, and here's an organizing tip. One, because now I don't have any kids or like a spouse or any of that stuff going on. So it's just me, and I am notoriously bad about wasting food and letting it go bad. Not intentionally, but I'll just either get bored with what I bought, or I'll just forget that it's in there. Like maybe I'll be like going out a lot more, and then the food just goes bad or whatever. So I shop in small amounts. But that's not why that habit started. So I started doing that because I lived in Asia and Europe, and even in Toronto when I was living there. I almost said it the way they say it up there, Toronto. Kind of like how we say Atlanta. We don't say, no one says it, no one pronounces like all the T's and stuff in Atlanta. Anyway, even though I might like say it, you know, I don't know, like I've gotten so accustomed to not being in town that I, you know, pronounce it the way other people pronounce it, probably. Just depends on when you catch me, I guess. Anyway, but in those places, people go to the grocery store more frequently because it's within walking distance usually. They like their fresh ingredients a lot more than we do here. And also, especially in parts of Europe, you have a different little shop for every type of food. You got the bakery, you got the butcher, you got the place where they do, maybe your butcher might not do cured meats, so you go to a different place for that. But if you're making like, if you're roasting a ham or something, you would go to the butcher for it. There is, you know, the place where you get fruit. There is a place where you get, oh, bread. In Germany, definitely like a separate baker for that, because there's like 50 bajillion types of bread in Germany, and they're all pretty good. So I've just gotten into the habit of like going to the store every day, and I pretty much do that when I'm up in New York. I'm fortunate enough to live near an actual supermarket because I grew up on really good supermarkets. The one near me isn't really like, it's fine, it's good according to standards up there, but like I'm accustomed to having like 10 different options, and you know, I'm a bit of a grocery store snob. But I'm fortunate enough to have an actual supermarket, whereas a lot of people don't necessarily have like a full modern supermarket within walking distance, but they'll have like a deli and a fruit stand, which I actually like fruit stand fruit too. It's cheaper, and there's some documentaries on YouTube about how they bring the fruit stand guys bring the fruits into New York and set up their stands, and that's kind of cool. I like supporting the fruit guys, even though some of them are kind of like pervy. No, I shouldn't say some of them. I've had 1 to 2 pervy fruit guys in New York, where the dude would like, one time he rubbed my arm because it was summer and I had like a sleevelet. Oh God, like I'm reliving it. Anyway, so that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop at the store today, even though I just went to Publix last night. And another thing I do, I just like come to the stores and just walk around and breathe and like marvel at the much lower prices and the fresher, like there's so much more food here. And understandably so. So there are farms in upstate New York, and some local places are starting to do farms and doing farming in warehouses. I actually worked with a startup that has a farm in a warehouse in New Jersey. They grow, it's called Bowery salads actually. And so if you see them, great people, they were my clients, support them. But yeah, it's a thing. Like there are farms that like set up little markets in New York, but like there's just so much more food here because you got like massive amounts of farmland, you know, like around Georgia, the neighboring states. And I'm sure probably California and Florida are like that too, like warm, sunny places where food grows for a longer period throughout the year. So there's that. There's just so much, I don't know, like produce and different products and things that you can't really get up there. A, because space is kind of limited, and B, because like proximity, I would assume. Lots of fresh juices and things, and different, you know, options to choose from. So I just like to walk around the stores and see what's in there and get what I need, and what I want. So, yeah, that's cool. I think people like aren't driving behind me because they think I'm nuts, but they shouldn't. So we have this hands-free law now, so they probably just think I'm on the phone. So beautiful. Like, I literally love my city because I grew up with Atlanta. From when it was like just a mid-sized city to now it's like a hub for a lot of things. And you know, back then we had the #2 airport behind Chicago. Now it's the #1, and everything goes in and out of Atlanta, depending on where you're trying to go or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. There's just stop here. There's just a lot. There's something for everyone, I like to say, but don't come here because we full, as the memes on social media say, which isn't really true. It's just that like when you have something nice, you want to kind of keep it nice. And so I don't know, there needs to be a screening process for people who can move because it's nice. Like, anyway, and there's a Waffle House coming up, but I'm not gonna eat there. I haven't eaten at Waffle House in ages. What else am I up to? There was something else I was gonna say. I don't know, like I need to get some work done, but I also want to go out. I'm probably gonna do both. I'm organized. I can do it. I'm going to my friend's house for Thanksgiving. She lives lives in the suburbs south of the city. Nice suburb, Riverdale, where like Rick Ross and some people live. So I'm gonna go
in a quarter mile. Continue straight onto South Main Street.
Over there. I'm a little annoyed because I'm not annoyed, but like she's Ethiopian and I wanted there to be some Ethiopian food, but unfortunately there will not be because her mother is fasting. So she's just gonna make like traditional Thanksgiving food, which is
continue straight onto South Main Street.
And this is a friend that I've known since like 4th, 5th grade, and she's super cool. All my friends are cool. Like,
in a quarter mile, turn right onto Old Milton Parkway.
Not everybody, but like a lot of people here, the people I know, the people I'm accustomed to, are just like about their business. My friend whose house I'm going to, she works for a major media company.
Turn right onto Old Milton Parkway.
She's a CPA. She has her own company, her own, you know, like she does CPA stuff. Or, well, she has her company set up. Sometimes she runs it, sometimes she doesn't. She wants to make it like a family business. So, yeah, it just, it depends. Like, when she, because she has a full-time job, like a very good one. But at times she kind of hates the job. So, you know, like she takes clients, works on her business when she feels like it, basically. But she has like a legitimate accounting firm set up and is functional. I think her brother might be an accountant too. I don't remember. It doesn't say I can't turn on red.
Continue on Old Milton Parkway for 3/4 mile.
So, and then I'm gonna turn right, huh? Oh, I could get over there. So, anyway, I'm going to her house. She's super cool. About her business, like we have, like another friend that I have here. She's like going through some things, but she does special occasion cakes, like those like crazy special occasion cakes with like the special effects and this and that. You can get it shaped like different stuff, or like I mean, I don't think her cakes are like animated like that dude Ace of Cakes. I think they make cakes that like explode and stuff. Hers are like pieces of art, like works of art, basically. She can do from like traditional stacked cakes to stuff that's in shape of virtually anything. I don't know how she does it, but whatever. She's going through some things, but you know, she's like, again, like kind of a, you know, well, she's about her business, but like has like some life stuff going on. and has been kind of distracted lately. Another friend owns a spa here. Actually, well, she's like, yeah, she's not one of my like people, the first people I call when I'm in town. I wanted to pull up on her on this trip because, like, you know, like we went to school together, and she's like closer with the other friend whose house I'm having Thanksgiving at, but I haven't seen her in years. But you know, I just wanted to like pop by the spa and like pick up some of her products, but I'm gonna have to take them on the plane, so I'm probably just gonna order instead. So yeah, like everybody here is about something and doing stuff. My brother works in banking.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I'm trying to get him to make his hobby into like a real thing, like a real, a real side hustle. He's got like a brilliant idea. Well, he does his barbecue and craft beer blog. He wants to spread, oh man, I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to turn. It's not. That's cool. I might, oh, Avalon, that's where I was going. I forgot.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Kimball Bridge Road.
Yeah, let's do that.
Turn left onto Kimball Bridge Road, then turn left to stay on Kimball Bridge Road.
Arrow, but I want to take it anyway. Yeah, okay, I'm cool. I forgot.
Take the next left to stay on Kimball Bridge Road.
The next left? What's over here? This car is coming. Oh, there's apartments or something. An office building. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm gonna turn around. So now I'm in Alpharetta. I drove north, and maybe we'll get out and walk around the Avalon shopping center. I don't think I've been here yet. I'm gonna steal this left turn real quick. Thanks, buddy.
In 600 feet, turn left.
Oh man, where are you sending me? GPS. What the heck is going on over here? There's like a dude paving the road with and another guy taking a picture of it. Is he like verifying? Hey, buddy.
Take the next left, then turn left.
I'm like not supposed to be over here, but I'm gonna, ooh, stop at that stop sign and then do what the good sis on the GPS is telling me to do.
Take the next left, then your destination will be on the right.
So yeah, I'm trying to get my brother to like monetize his stuff basically. Oh cool, I can't turn left here. What is you saying? Oh, maybe I can U-turn. I'm glad there's not much traffic out because I'm about to.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto North Winds Parkway.
Turn right? What are you talking about? I could just turn left. There's the Avalon. It's cool. I'm gonna try to get over. I should have done it. I had all day. Can I get behind this pickup? So yeah, like, we're very motivated people. We natives of Atlanta, most of us are like very motivated go-getters. You know, like to keep several things on our plate. Very proud people. Proud of where we're from, who we are, how we came up. You know, there's exceptions to every rule, but it's just cool to kind of get back to your people. And you know, I like New York for what it is. I always say that, but one, there's no place like home, and two, there's just so much space. Honestly, moving and traveling around the world, I learned so much about space and the important role it plays in your quality of life. How you, of course, with organizing things like that. This person's tailgate.
Turn right onto North Winds Parkway.
Oh, now I see. So is this bubble tea place not in Avalon? Why do they keep trying to send me right? You know what?
Head northeast on Old Milton Parkway towards 2nd Street, North Winds Parkway.
Lane change.
In half a mile, make a U-turn at Morris Road.
I need to be over there, but they're trying to go to the city, and they're trying to go to Cumming, I guess. And I'm not. Although I could jump on that and head into the city now, but I will resist the temptation, get my bubble tea, and head back to the house, get some work done. But first, we're probably gonna walk around Avalon because it's a nice day and it's not too busy. Which which is awesome. But this traffic that's hopping on 400 is a little nutty. Oh well. Glad I'm not trying. So, buddy, let me get this straight. You hopped out of that lane, cut me off just to get back over. Get your life entirely. Can I do a U-turn here? I'm gonna turn. Oh no, there's a Quick Trip. I'm turning left if I cannot, and I can cut through the Quick Trip parking lot.
Make a U-turn.
Oh, I can make a U-turn. The GPS said I could. What is this? This is Northside Hospital, Alpharetta branch. I've never seen this hospital. And there's another Waffle House to my right. So as you can see, they're everywhere here. It's kind of funny. That one looks like a new one. So what are you guys doing? What are you into? It's weird. I feel like I have you in the car with me. I kind of like it. I need to get a comb. That was like, I ventured out to get a comb, actually. But I'm going to go to Avalon. Actually, a bubble tea and a comb. And the bubble tea place is in or near Avalon Shopping Center. So, yeah. We'll see how disciplined I am. But I'm going to head back to the house and do that work. And then, go into the city. Maybe I'll take you guys to the St. Regis. I love going to the St. Regis and having a drink, getting into my shenanigans. So yeah, maybe if my friend comes out with me, I'll show you. Or you know what, maybe we'll go to the shops at Buckhead and walk around there. That's kind of cool too. I like shopping and shopping centers. It's kind of a thing here. So, and there's nice places like around to have drinks and lunch. I haven't had lunch. I haven't had breakfast. I meant to bring my smoothie with me, but I'm like, why am I gonna get a smoothie when I'm gonna be like in the car with a bubble tea? Why do I need 2 beverages just to drive? Like, and this drive was supposed to be just like 5 miles.
Continue on Old Milton Parkway for 3/4 of a mile.
In New York, it's a hike. Like, that's like where I live. That's like 3 townships over or something crazy. But up here, it's nothing. You hop in your car and go. I love it. No, I didn't love it, and that's why I moved to New York. I wasn't ready to get back into this lifestyle of like having to drive everywhere. But it's actually kind of relaxing now. Maybe partially because I'm you know, visiting, but also, well, like, yeah, I've always like kind of worked for myself mostly. Like, I have had some jobs here and there, but yeah, like I've been able to kind of plan my schedule around rush hour, which is very helpful when it comes to this sort of thing, because you're not on 85 trying to head north with 3 million people, 4 million people, however many people commute. Like this, so the city is about 5 approaching 6 million, I believe, total, and some of the worst traffic in the country. We were ranked #1 as far as longest commute, with the average commute being 1.5 hours in Atlanta. I don't know how that's changed in recent years because I moved and I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah. GPS, like, why is she, oh man, it's gonna be on the right side. I'm getting out in Avalon. There's a bubble tea inside Avalon, I think. Maybe not the one I was looking for. I feel like it's across from Avalon, right over where I was, which isn't cool. But I'm gonna go to Avalon and we'll like walk around and look for some bubble tea. John Smoltz Highway. They named a highway after the, after the former Atlanta Braves pitcher, one of the best closers in the league. He now owns some religious private schools. Did I know? I feel like I knew someone who knew John Smoltz.
In 800 feet, turn left to stay on 1st Street.
And said he was a nice guy, but I feel like some people also thought he was kind of crazy because he's like religious or something. I don't know what those schools, I don't know if it's just like a Christian private school or if there's like crazy stuff going on. I'm sure there's nothing, I hope there's nothing crazy going on. But anyway, yeah, I heard he's a nice guy from like whomever it was I knew that knew him. I don't really remember. What is going on in this Avalon? So Avalon looks like it's one of those city within a city type concepts that Atlanta, the greater Atlanta area loves nowadays. And they started building these things back when I lived here still as an adult, like before I moved overseas and all that. And that's basically like these beautiful shopping centers that also have like apartment living and maybe like some office space all within the same complex. So you got streets you can drive around, as I'm doing right now, and you got places where you can live and you can work. There's a Tesla. Is this a dealership? Where do they fit the cars? This is an indoor dealership. Anyway, there's a Tesla dealership in here apparently. And yeah, so the first one, I believe well, technically Caroline Street came before, no, maybe Atlantic Station came before Caroline Street. I used to live near Caroline Street.
Take the next left to stay on 1st Street, then turn left onto West Side Parkway.
But I guess the first one was probably Atlantic Station, and it always reminded me of like Monopoly, how it's laid out. You feel like you're walking around the Monopoly board. But it's so cool, and I may try to head down there and show that to you guys, because I love it at holiday time. They have ice skating too. But I'm going to be back around Christmas, so we can do that then as well. You guys going to cross? You're not. I do kind of like her sneakers. How am I going to get out of this situation? All right, if you're turning, oh, fudge. Pedestrians. Come on. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now they want to cross. You're welcome. Don't nod at me, say thank you. I know that there are pedestrians and a car. And this person, and then now there's a holiday train carting kids by. See, this is, I'm not even on like a real street and traffic is crazy. Why did I want to come over here? Come on, train. There's like an old dude driving this train. Oh, he's gonna do a U-turn. I'm gonna go. And the train isn't gonna cross the street. God, you're gonna walk out with your baby? Like, people are dumb. People are dumb, and I'm being too nice. I should have slammed on my gas and pretended to not give an F. This lady just wheeled her baby stroller out. Is parking free over here? How am I gonna get out? Is it free? I'm gonna park in the central deck. I'm gonna go, wait, no, because if, it looks like I can get in there for free. Gosh, this sucks. Anyway, welcome to Atlanta, guys. Now you see why I was like, I'm not ready for all of this.
In 600 feet, turn left onto West Side Parkway.
I'm gonna try to go up here if that's permitted. Looks like it is. Let me not crash into anything. Why is that person's like hanging out of the parking space? This person just left. Maybe I can take their space. It's probably gonna be too tight. Oh, geez Louise. Then this big vehicle is behind me. I'm a super cautious driver. I'm not gonna take that spot. I don't want it. Too much going on around here. I'm gonna go in this spot right here that's like right up in front of me. Don't take that spot. I'm still recording. This is like nutty. This is so nutty. Oh no. Thank you. I'm going here. But she's like too close to me. Thank you so much. Oh. This is why I was like, you know what? I'm moving to a place that's got transit. Because it's kind of like crappy in Atlanta. Can I pull in a little bit more? Because I don't want to be like those jerks. There we go. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this is what the deal is. That's why I was like, I don't want to deal with this driving. I'm gonna switch from my glasses to my driving glasses to my sunglasses. Walk around looking cool.
Head north on 1st Street toward Westside Parkway, then turn left onto Westside Parkway.
Actually, I'm gonna look up a bubble tea place inside the Avalon Shopping Center. So guys, I'm gonna end this now and I will check back in with you later. See you next video. Take care, be well, bye.
Wait.